Hi there, how's everyone doing? I hope you've all had a good new year and that you're starting the new year in a positive way. So if you're watching for the first time, my name is Marianne Hanson. I'm the owner and the counsellor at NU Journeys Counselling. I provide counselling to couples, to individuals, and I specialise in stress, depression and low self-esteem and relationships as well. So many people come to see me for counselling for depression. Over the years I've worked with many clients with depression. But there are lots of other people who are struggling with depression, or they feel they might be depressed, but they're not sure. They've not got a diagnosis from their GP, but they just have symptoms that could indicate they might be depressed. So what I would say to people is that the first step should always be to go to see your GP or your health practitioner. They're the people that can prescribe medication. They can prescribe a treatment plan and they can give a diagnosis. So to get a 100% certain diagnosis of depression, it is better to go to your GP. But if you don't feel you want to go down that route, and maybe you want to talk to a counsellor, or you just want to get some tips on whether you could potentially be depressed, then maybe this video will help you. So it's usual for people to have low moods. You know, we're not going to always be this high, happy, positive person. Some people are like that naturally, but for many people we go through ups and downs. We have low phases, we have bad days, off days as people call them, and there's nothing wrong with that. However, if these periods last for longer than the occasional time, or they go on without warning, or they just continue for a long substantial period of time, then you may start to think, this just is not feeling right now, maybe I am depressed. And so I'm going to give you 7 key things that you might want to consider if you feel that you might be depressed, but you just haven't had a diagnosis. Number 1 is long periods of time where you feel sad. And the key thing to that as well is that you're unable to shift your mood. And this means that it's not been triggered by an event. So you've not had a bereavement, a breakup, any form of accident or loss of job or anything. So there's no event, but you just got this sad mood. It's like a cloud come over you and you can't shift it. That could be an indication that you may be depressed. Also, a loss of interest in your usual activities for an extended period of time. Isolating yourself from people you normally enjoy being around. The 4th one is where you have a certain emotion come over you, and that could be that you were just sitting or in your car, or you're in a meeting and you become extremely tearful or extremely emotional. Now that's unusual, because it's very unusual for someone to just become tearful and just